So now I'm going to show you guys the booth of Wondersoil. The Wondersoil is manufactured here in Las Vegas. I've actually been to their plant. You can check the link down below. I'm going to show you guys the new non-soil based soil products that's now available or soon at Wondersoil, and why I like this coconut coir material better than all others. So now I want to show you guys the new products at the Wondersoil booth, and the reason why I like the Wondersoil, coconut coir more than the other brands, because they're doing a bit different. This is just not 100% straight coconut coir like you'd buy. This is actually already nutrient enhanced. This actually happens to be their non-organic version. It also has the special space age polymers that can actually help with moisture retention for those of you guys that want to experiment or may think that's a good thing. I would probably pass on these guys, and I would probably instead go with their organic mix. And their organic mix coconut coir product, has things like the coir, the worm castings, the mycorrhiza, the kelp, also the rock dust, and also organic fertilizers inside there. And this is why I like this product, because it's a one-stop shop. Literally, you just buy the coconut coir, you hydrate it, and it has all the different nutrients in there, and maybe just add the compost to it, and you're all set. The other thing that they're doing is that they're innovating. So, a lot of the coconut coir blocks that I bought in the past, and most of them actually, are like this. And look at it on the inside. This is one solid block. It's like a brick. You could probably build a house or something with this. But it's one solid brick. Now the challenge with this is that when you go to soak it, if you just soak this whole block in, like a concrete mixing tub, it's not really gonna fully expand. You need to sit there with a freaking stupid shovel and break it up, or rip it off with your hands if you're like Arnold Schwarzenegger, or hit it with your head. It doesn't break up, and it takes excessive work to try to get it to come apart and to hydrate so that you guys could use it. What Wondersoil is doing, they're actually now selling the coir sheets, which is super intelligent, because look at this. On the side shot there, I don't know if you guys could see that, they're sheets, and there's two halves in this pack, and then there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 individual sheets. So instead of having you guys break it up and waste your valuable time, they just give you these sheets, and they basically come like this. Because these are not super wide, you could easily dunk these in a 5-gallon bucket, hydrate it with water. They're gonna fluff up and be ready for you guys to use without hitting it with a shovel or a pickaxe or whatever you guys gotta do, right? Saves you guys a lot of time. Plus, as I said, fully infused with the nutrients. Now, if this wasn't enough, Wondersoil's also taking it to the next level, and if you don't want to buy something totally compacted like this, they have, not fully expanded but compressed mixtures with some other ingredients in there that are actually quite interesting. So they have a wide range of products, and maybe in my opinion, too many things, because people get confused on actually which one to buy. So let's go ahead and head over and share with you guys some other new Wondersoil products that can help you guys live a more ecological and sustainable life. So besides all the soil products Wondersoil has, they have this new product here. It's called the Wondersorb 2-in-1 oil and liquid absorbent. Turn oil into soil. Do you guys believe that? Turn oil into soil? Well, think about it. When they had that big Gulf oil spill, right? I mean, they put all those dispersant, nasty chemicals in there, but what really broke down that oil? It was the bacteria and the microbiome, that basically the bacteria eats the oil. I mean, it's petroleum, it comes from the earth, right? It's natural, except when they put all those extra additives in there. And this is how nature works. So what they got this oil sorb. I've shown videos in the past where they use coconut coir to absorb it, to get it out, using kitty litter on that, on that spill on the freeway. But now you could use a coconut coir, but they've made it even better, because most of the other coconut coir products on the market are not using compressed coir in their product. They are using compressed coir, which actually is more like a sponge than just the standard, fine particulate coir products. So that makes it even better. Now this oil sorb is a 2-in-1. This also contains another fiber known as Kenaf, and I've had other videos at this event showing Kenaf fiber grow pads, for instance. And what you do is you literally just take a little container, right? And this is just for demonstration. We got some motor oil, or in this case, antifreeze. You're just gonna pour it in there. And whatever you do, don't let your pets drink this stuff. Definitely not good. We're gonna go ahead and take a scoop of their new oil absorb stuff. And look, we're gonna pour it in there so you guys can see it. And shake it around, and look at that. You guys can see instantly, real time on the camera, that this stuff, basically without even me like mixing it up or anything, just got all absorbed. Now, if this were some kind of motor oil or, you know, natural oil, hopefully without all these added chemicals in it, this stuff would not only absorb, but now in the canafe, there's a special bacteria that basically eat up the oil. After it does that, then you could actually use this to grow plants in. Now, I still wouldn't be growing vegetables in, but you know, yeah, you could use this. It would basically let it break down. You could use this underneath your big trees, and it'd be fine to use. So that's what they're telling me. I got to see the studies and research on this, but I believe it. This is how nature works. You know, I think a better thing besides just the canafe and having bacteria is adding specific other bacteria in here that are known to digest oil. So yeah, this is the future of, like, you know, solving man's problems is through natural plant-based materials. Now, if you guys want to grow some plants and some healthy vegetable plants, let me show you guys some other products they have here at Wondersoil. So better than the blocks that I just showed you guys, I like these products a lot more. This is basically their bag product, and I think it's time that they had one of these products. Inside this bag is compressed coconut coir, so it's compressed into small little bits, so this allows them to fit more in than if you bought the hydrated coir. But also it's pre-impregnated with other ingredients. So for example, this one has the coir and the pit moss. No, not peat moss, it's pit moss. If you guys watched the Shark Tank, the pit moss was actually on the Shark Tank. Basically, it's made out of the newspaper. So, you know, that's newspaper bits with the coconut coir, and maybe they put some other ingredients in there. This increases water retention to the roots. Now, besides just the pit moss, they got the coir and the vermiculite mixture. Enhances moisture and nutrients, and this also has extra added silicon. The silicon is the backbone of the plants, very important. And I was told this is actually a plant available silicon. They also have a coir and Purolite product. They have also another really cool product, the coir and biomass. So what the biomass is in here, you know, some of the hotels on the Las Vegas Strip actually have machines that take their food waste, fruits and vegetable waste, they put it in the machine and it super dehydrates it into little pellets. And you know, this is the biomass, or basically dehydrated vegetable matter that you basically put into the soil, they break down, and then it'll actually act as fertilizer for your plants. So they have that. So, I mean, they have so many different things, and if you said, John, which one should I buy? Well, you know, get the one that's going to be best for you. Hopefully pretty soon I'll be working with the Wondersoil company again to make my own mixture of the coir and vermiculite with the worm castings, the rock dust, and some other organic nutrients. And then what I foresee is, like, you know how I like to recommend that Mel's mix, or Mel Bartholomew's raised bed mix. It's 1/3 compost, 1/3 coconut coir or peat moss, and 1/3 vermiculite. I'm gonna make a mixture here that's gonna have the coconut coir and the vermiculite, as well as the other nutrients I like, such as the Worm Go Plus worm castings and the rock dust and other stuff, so that you'll be able to add this to a locally sourced compost or stuff you guys made yourself and have your own raised bed mix. Or you could even just use this to add fertility to your garden. Everything they do is pretty great, but you know, I'm sure I could dial it in with a specific recipe. So be sure to click that subscribe button right down below for when I'm doing that real soon. Of course, also they're growing lots of different sprouts and microgreens. I know many microgreens growers using their Wondersoil to grow it with amazing results, and maybe one of these days they're going to come out with a super microgreens grower kit as well. If you want to learn more about the Wondersoil company, you can check them out at wondersoil.com.